Anti-social justice warrior era is what made the alt-right pipeline mainstream, and I will not elaborate.
I'll elaborate. I'm Francesca. I created a show for MTV called Decoded in 2015. It was all about race, pop culture, and identity. 8 seasons, over 90 episodes, and that entire time I was harassed by anti-social justice warriors on YouTube. So they would make these videos debunking my content, calling me names, sometimes using racial slurs, saying that I should unalive myself, that I should be SA'd, that I hate white people, that I hate men. They would talk about my now ex-husband, and no one did anything to protect me, but it was all under the guise of comedy. And the thinking was that they were purporting that marginalized people are lying about our experiences, we're lying about our history, we are making a big deal out of things that don't matter, and we're creating words out of thin air, which, hello, that's where words come from. Someone has to make them up. And because these videos would target people that were extremely online and in need of a community, they were able to dupe people into consuming hours worth of content that had no research or fact-based evidence at all. They were pure opinion. And as we've seen with the pandemic, a lot of people don't understand the difference between opinions and facts. And when someone makes a 40-minute video debunking a 5-minute episode of MTV Decoded filled with lies and misinformation and straw man arguments, it's impossible to debunk it yourself without getting sucked into a hole of like wasting your time and energy. I will never forget a guy made a whole music video that was animated starring a character that looks suspiciously like me. I used to have locks, and so this was a black girl with locks, and it was all about how triggered she was and how upset she was, and essentially like creating this narrative that people who advocate for social justice are actually the ones oppressing white people, oppressing men, oppressing straight people. I mean, this guy spent money to have a video produced. He went into the studio. I mean, it was well done. Like, these people were making a living off of talking about me and spreading lies and essentially creating fascism-like content. So these people were essentially primed to consume alt-right content because they were being essentially fed it through comedy videos from their favorite creators. And then the algorithm just went ahead and then continues to pump that stuff out to them. You notice it whenever you watch something innocuous, you get fed anti-feminist, anti-social commentary or social justice stuff. It's pretty insidious, and a lot of people are making money off of it. And now a lot of those people are now making progressive content. Yeah.